If you'd like to learn more about poetry, you can reach us at... Psych, we just kidding. Good night, y'all.
Well, all of us aren't. And welcome to Hi everyone, welcome back to Hearts and Minds official YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Adarsh Pillai, a published poet and a freelance writer. Please make sure to leave a comment down below after you're done watching the video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to like. For more information on this or any other episode, go to my website heartsandmind1.wordpress.com. There are additional resources, more reading material, episode related content, and a link to my book if you're interested. On today's episode, we're going to talk about William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, often called England's national poet, is considered the greatest dramatist of all time. His works are loved throughout the world, but Shakespeare's personal life is shrouded in mystery. There are two primary sources that provide historians with an outline of his life. One is his work, the plays, poems, and sonnets, and the other is official documentation such as church and court records. However, these prove only brief sketches of specific events in his life and yield little insight into the man himself. Shakespeare's early plays were written in conventional style of the day with elaborate metaphors and rhetorical phrases that didn't always align naturally with the story's plot or characters. However, Shakespeare was very innovative, adapting the traditional style to his own purposes and creating a freer flow of words. With only small degree of variation, Shakespeare primarily used a metric pattern consisting of lines of unrhythmed iambic pentameter or blank verse to compose his plays. At the same time, there are passages in all his plays that deviate from this and use forms of poetry or simple prose. Shakespeare's genre. Shakespeare's plays are typically divided into three categories: comedy, tragedy, and history. Shakespeare's tragedy and history plays tend to be his longest. Shakespeare's work, as I said before, is majorly categorized tragic. Reminds me of the reality of life. How a simple event unravels such great life-changing events in mere days. William Shakespeare's poetry has been the pioneer for modern-day poetry, even though many writers, including myself, don't particularly prefer his work. It is undeniably true that his writing genius inspired many artists post the 1650s. Sonnet 27. Weary with toil I haste me to my bed, the dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head, to work my mind, and my body's works expired. For then my thoughts, from far where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide. Looking on darkness which the blind do not see, save that my soul's imaginary sight presents thy shadow to my sightless view, which like a jewel hung in ghastly night makes black night beauteous, and her old face new. Lo, thus by tame by limbs, my night, my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find. Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his cold complexion dimmed, and if the fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou awest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Sonnet 116. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover or remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Sonnet 104. To me, fair friend, you never can be old, for as you were when first your eyes I eyed, such seems your beauty still. 3 winters cold have from the forests shook, 3 summers bright, 3 beauteous springs to yellow autumn turned. In process of the seasons I have seen, 3 April perfumes in 3 hot Junes burned, since first I saw you fresh, which yet are green. Ah, yet doth beauty, like a dial hand, steal from his figure, and no pace perceived. So your sweet hue, which methinks still doth stand, hath motion, and mine eye may be deceived, for fear of which, hear this, thou age unbred, ere you were born was beauty's summer dead. Sonnet 130. My mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips is red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from which my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that which music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. And with that, we come to the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed the journey we took today. For the full biography of William Shakespeare, an edition 25 poems curated by myself, written by Mr. Shakespeare, head to heartsandwine1.wordpress.com. Link to it will be in the description, all free of course. With each coming day, I hope you bring about a new change in your life, for the only thing consistent is inconsistency in the course of life. I wish all of you the best. Remember tonight, signing off, Adarsh Pillai.